I'm really concerned after 2 really bad performances by DeGrom. I'm waiting to hear that he's got elbow or shoulder problems, and they're going to shut him down for a month now. I can't wait for that to come because that was the one guy that you thought you could rely on, and maybe he had one anomaly a couple starts ago, and now all of a sudden this one comes. And, I mean, this one was brutal last night.
He was crying in the dugout.
Right, I know. And I understand it means a lot to him. But here's the thing. You know, when I'm not trying to compare the 2 franchises. I'm just trying to compare the individual players. And the player that is DeGrom is basically a lower paid, trying to make it pitcher, trying to get to that big contract status, as compared to Tanaka, who's already at the big contract status. And I'm telling you, both of them just about as bad as you can get. And if I'm the Yankees, I mean, when does this stop?
Yeah, no, listen, you're right. The only saving grace for the Yanks was that, the relief pitchers came in, did a really good job. Offensively, they got within a run, so one swing in the back could have tied it. But you have an expectation on a few things. One, on what are you paying the guy, for sure.
Yes.
And 2, on just, the talent he's got. And he has not delivered at all this year. And, I keep referencing that Oakland start. That don't mean nothing because he was brutal before. He's been brutal after. He only goes 5 innings. And I know we're all going to say, well, it's only 5 hits when they're all home runs. Listen, you're down. You didn't give them the appropriate chance in that game. And what sucks about it is that, with Tanaka, and I said it yesterday, for some reason, that guy gives up home runs, right? He's always given up home runs. So now the Yanks still in first place, but you have your ace of your staff 0-5 in his last 5 starts, despite starting the season 5-1. He is 2-4 against the American League East with an ERA of damn near 8, and you can no longer count on Tanaka, even on a Tanaka Tuesday, which is typically Money in the Bank, bro.
The thing about it is he reminds me of what Jose Reyes is doing for the Mets, but then again, the Mets don't have that much invested in Jose Reyes.
Right?
The Mets last night had 17 hits and lost. If Dylan G were starting for the Mets against the Texas Rangers, he would have gotten blown out by the Texas Rangers.
Exactly right.
I'm not saying that he didn't get blown out yesterday by the Mets. He did not figure into the win or loss column. But the fact of the matter is you lost to a guy that basically is hanging on. His career is in the balance, and you lost to that guy. And I mean, I don't know what to tell you about where the Mets are right now. I was telling these guys they should probably started the show with Roy Orbison's It's Over.
Yeah, it's very quickly going to become a point where they're not worth talking about.